I'm alive. I'm alive. Back and neck clickiness. I'm alive. Yeah, I'm live. So I was just making sure that stuff was working, and it looks like everything's working. Right. Hey, man, folks. Oh. What am I doing? Jacob, hey, what's up? Yeah, what am I doing? So it's a good thing I didn't put these pencils away just yet, because that would have been a thing. Hey, Howard. So my Discord wasn't on screen, but now it is. Hey. Hold on, I'm just turning you up because you're going super quiet. It's not your fault, it's my computer again. There we go. What's up, guys?
Anybody in YouTube chat?
Yeah, there's Panafox and Jacob.
Oh. Hey guys.
That was quick. Hey, don't autoplay. It's been not autoplaying perfectly well. Well, I wanted that episode anyway. The Folian Web. The Folian Web. So, does anybody remember on Star Trek Enterprise when the Defiant disappeared into a realm of space and stuff?
Yes.
It disappeared, and we found out where it goes in Enterprise. Well, this is the Enterprise. This is the episode of the original series where it disappeared from.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's cool.
We're registering pretty curious readings from all sensors. According to our instruments, space itself is literally.
You certify.
There is no known phenomenon which would account for these readings. But about the sensor thing, negative. I have a complete check on all systems.
Oh, good here, just in bed.
How about us? You can barely read it, but I don't like how cannot find out the cause.
What colour cake should I do, by the way? I've got to do an edit on a picture. Yeah, look. See?
Fascinating. There is virtually no sensor contact, no mass analysis, no trace of radiation. We see it, but our sensors indicate it is not there.
It's the Defiant. It's almost like it's disappearing into a parallel world universe.
Impulse only goes to transport range. Lieutenant, open up a hailing.
I've been trying to raise them, so there is no response.
Maintain position.
Well, this is we've seen the Defiant already, like I said, in the Enterprise Mirror Universe episode. But it's kind of weird to see it kind of like semi-intact. So what am I doing today? I'm basically tonight I'm going to be doing M. Wolf's character, He gave me a description, but for some reason I completely forgot the description and I just did what he normally asks me to do, which is basically a big-bellied wolfie. That's all that's usually what you ask me to do. So I've completely forgot that there was extra to this description. He wanted it to be full of cake in one picture. He wanted two pictures. He wanted it to be full of cake in one picture and Burger King burgers in another picture. Why Burger King burgers? I don't know. So I'm basically just making an edit to this picture, and I'm going to do the blueberry picture for Prince Nick, that Prince Nick day.
Space, a final frontier.
So first, I need to pick the colors for a cake, and I'm going to draw the cake. To make it chocolate cake, so I'm going to have a half-eaten cake right next to him on the first picture, and Burger King wrappers on the second picture, if you know what I mean. Just like him on the floor with Burger King wrappers everywhere. Another blueberry pic. Yep, Prince Nick's. I'm doing his. Only doing one more Prince Nick's blueberry picture. Brown. I could make it chocolate. Oh, I need brown anyway for the insides. So yeah. So what colour is the frosting going to be on this other part of this cake? Oh, I've got red.
Purple.
Purple. What other colour? Like pink or something? Well, that's a very light pink, I think. I was going to say flesh tone.
Got the peach.
Peachy colour. It could go with the purple. Is that orange? I need orange again for the insides. He really does blueberry. Well, somebody almost did blueberry as well earlier today, a few hours ago, but they weren't playing. So never mind. So purple and pink, yeah. I've got green here. I don't know why I'm holding green. It's clean. Look at their spacesuits, by the way. This is what they thought spacesuits would look like.
There's no sign of life aboard this vessel.
They got nameplates on their things as well. Weird. It's the 60s. What are you gonna do? They didn't know what spacesuits look like. Yeah. What are the Burger King colors? It's. I should know this because I worked at Burger King. Isn't it like orange, red, and blue? Isn't it?
Yeah.
Orange, red, and blue. I've already got orange. And purple. I'm looking for the purple now. For the cake. Is that purple? No, it's navy blue. Oh wait, that's the blue I want. Have it your way. And all
How
that.
about my
Don't need any.
Oh, his way.
Wow, there's a bunch of dead people on that ship, and there's no life readings. Shocking. I know, right? Oh, what a complete.
Yes.
Well, is that red? Is that red? No, I've already got red. Haven't I got red? Oh, I've got light red. That's purple. Do I need yellow? I might need yellow for some more frosting. Frosting. So yeah, the blueberry picture is going to be just after this one. Like I said, this shouldn't take too long. It's just a couple of extra background elements.
Fun.
I did kind of rush this picture, to be honest, because basically it's not hard. It wasn't a hard one. It's just a round guy. So yeah. To be honest, the next one's also going to be not hard, but I don't think I'm going to rush that one. You know, you think you've done a picture, and then they're like, could you also just do this real quick as well? Oh, there's a man that's all blurry. Blurry person. The ship is going out of phase.
Answer me. Answer me. Jim, the ship is dissolved. My hand just passed through a man and a table.
It's dissolving. It's gone out of phase. Anyway. So these colors, these are the colors. Which transport room? They're always like bridge to transport room, and it's like, which one? There are several. There are like several.
Scott, stand by. We must back. At least not all at once. Why not? I'll just have everything. That ship you're in is fading out, and it's stripping the innards out of this one. It's jamming our transporter frequencies. I've only got 3 of them working, and I'm not sure of those. Check out. All right. Careful transportation. You too, Scott. Request permission to remain, but I could be conflicted with data. Request allowed. Yep. There is a chance. I know what the chances are. Respond to an argument. Back with information. I'll be right there. Scotty, energize transporter. Aye.
So we're just setting up the details for the cake. Cake details.
To get started on my drawings.
Dude, what you drawing next?
I'm gonna work on the Wolfie, Itchy, and my picture for Pokemon Go. There's a few things out.
I did see somebody else has done a like Team Mystic badge or something for them and one of their friends on Final Fantasy. I thought it was kind of cute.
That's cool.
Just finished.
Yeah, I have an idea. Because, like, each of us are different things. Wolfie is Team Mystic. Itchy is
The best team, by the
Team
way.
Instinct. Then I'm Team Valor. So each one has, like, you know, the different mythical birds representing their teams or whatever. So I'm just going to incorporate them, as well as since there are different evolutions for different elements, whatever. I'm just going to incorporate that as well.
The next period of spatial interface.
Team Valor here. Valor is best, if you say so. I thought Mystic was best, but whatever. Isn't Mystic like got the most people in it? I'm not saying that being popular is the best thing, but I'm just saying that, you know, whatever. It's like, isn't it the best one? I think it's the best one. I'm pretty sure it's the best.
That would rules the gym so quickly.
Oh well, just like what can I say? Just like I guess Hawaii sucks. Right, so I'm gonna do the rappers. I'm just gonna do the rappers and just like pretend like nothing was said. It's all good. Whoa! I like that. So yeah, Jacob. I guess you're just wrong. So yeah, whatever. Oh, someone's gone mental on the bridge, and it's Chekhov. Okay, Chekhov.
I was attempting to explain to Mr. Chekhov the nature of our problems in this situation when he attacked. Did anyone notice anything peculiar in his behavior before this? I think he had several spasms of pain. Seemed to be getting
Is everybody okay with the storm and stuff? The Valor army will run over all mystics without strength and courage. Well, I think you need to read what you just wrote. So you're saying that because from what you're saying in that wording, that means that Team Valor has no strength or courage, which I mean it's true, but you know it just might be what you meant or something. I guess I don't know. Numbers will not deter our fiery passion. Okay. Maybe they need to cool down with some, you know, ice or something. I don't know.
Passion. We'll melt all your ice.
Maybe it's your ultimate ice. I mean, maybe that's what kick the fire's ass. Or I'm just saying.
I'll bring a cup up and just pour it on you.
Maybe I'll turn it to rock with my ice stuff. You know? It's whatever.
Range 200,000 kilometers. Velocity 0.51
I don't know what that means. Just want Spock to be like that. You people and your Pokemons. Pokemon. I'm playing Pokemon. I'm playing Pokemon. I'm playing Pokemon. So classic folians look like this. They're not showing it that much because I think it's because they know it's terrible.
According to the Federation, the area is free space.
There it is. I got to try to hold the camera still, but it's twisting my arm around.
Responding to a distress signal from one of our ships and is currently engaged in rescue operations. Do you wish to assist us? The other ship.
So yeah, as we now know, based on what we've seen on Enterprise, the Tholians are not humanoids. That's just their head, and they're actually kind of like spider-like crystalline creatures that live in an environment that's like superheated.
Yes, they're talking to a red gem. They're talking to a Ruby. Steven is canon in this.
Basically. Are they talking to a red gem? Yeah. Moltres will smite your ass, go chill in the corner. How would it do that when it can't fly because of the differences in the temperatures of the air and stuff based on what I've discovered and stuff? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You know, it's like stupid anyway, right? I don't even play it. I don't even play Pokemon Go.
What are you talking about?
I don't even play Pokemon Go.
Yeah, no. That's why I'm not incorporating you into our Go team. Go picture. No. I mean, you're getting your own.
I'm confused.
Thank you, nurse. Call security on hand.
It's probably better that way.
Walk on to Captain Kirk's coordinates.
What, being confused?
Yeah. Also, Pat and Fox. I've actually fast walked toward Ray because I did not want to miss out on the Pokemon. There are some actually really rare Pokemon that pop up raids that you can't get anywhere else. It sucks so much.
Point of range. Bob here. Is the captain has been aboard yet? Negative, Doctor.
I missed out on that Alolan Marowak because there hasn't been Pokemon of high enough level to be able to actually cause damage. And I was using Pokemon that were actually stronger against Alolan Marowak. So
Maybe you should switch teams and then you'll be on a stronger team to get more bigger Pokemon with better Pokemon or something.
what are you even talking about? You don't even play.
Anymore, but I did.
Oh, but
You don't even play Pokemon Go, bro.
don't talk to me about Pokemon unless you play. You play Pokemon. Do you catch?
So that makes it sound like it's an STD. Have you even caught any Pokemon?
Do you even catch? It's not that mean. Do you even left, bro? Do you even catch?
There's no response on any frequencies.
I got a feeling this is going to take a while. I tried to do a raid. Oh, I already read that. Yeah, but geez, do you guys have to push people out the way just to catch Pokemon? Oh, has that happened to you? That happened to me in Cambridge. I was like, what is the big deal? And they're like,
Really?
yeah, they were like, it's a shiny Caterpie or something. And I was like, I don't even think that's a thing, but okay.
Yes, it is. A shiny Caterpie.
Oh, for fuck's sake, people.
You know what shinies are?
Of course I know what shinies are. I did play the game.
Okay, just making sure.
I have a red Gyarados and everything.
You did? Wow.
Well, I still do if I had logged in.
I missed out on the shiny Magikarp. I'm so mad at myself.
You should be. You know what? Maybe if you're on Team Mystic, then you'll get more War-type Pokemon, but whatever.
Actually, it's funny you say that because all my strongest Pokemon are water-based.
Yeah, I know, because, you know, like water, i.e. blue,
Like,
is the best.
My second strongest is a Vaporeon.
Again. Yeah, because, again, water, i.e. blue, is the best.
Mystic is ice.
What happens when you heat up ice?
Mystic is ice.
What happens when you heat up ice?
Those are two different things in Pokemon. There's an actual ice type and the water type.
No, I know that. But what happens when you eat? Just answer my question though. What happens when you heat up ice?
Ice/flying Pokemon.
Wow. You can actually teach a lot of water moves to ice type Pokemon.
See, even Jacob says.
Yeah, because Jacob's the authority. Jacob owns Pokemon.
He totally owns Pokemon. I've seen his stock shares.
You're just jealous of my my Team Mystic swagger. Oh wait, I'm sorry, Panda Fox. I know these Pokemon Go people are crazy.
Hey, you're the one who started it.
I didn't start anything. Somebody pushed into Panda Fox trying to play Pokemon Go. I didn't do anything.
This service requires my personal attention,
They're having a service for Kirk.
And you know what? That guy who like bumped into the Fox, that's like not even. I've seen people who actually have two phones and two different accounts playing at gyms.
I bet they were both Team Valor.
Hmm?
The guy that bumped into Panda Fox, I bet it was Team Valor.
Shut up. Stop trying to just spread our team, dude.
I'm not trying to do anything.
You don't even play.
I don't even play, yeah. See, there you go.
Exactly. So hush.
You're making my argument for me. Oh, someone else has gone nuts. And look, it's a red shirt. None of the blue shirts have gone nuts yet. It's only been the yellow. Ironically, it's only been the yellow shirts and the blue shirt and the red shirts that have gone nuts so far with this random space craziness thing that's happening right now.
That doesn't mean anything.
Uh-huh.
Doesn't mean anything.
Totally doesn't mean anything, dude. Ice is a different type from water. Ice is 2 times weak to fire Therefore, Valor is best. Wow. Wow. You know what? Yeah. You know what? You win. Yeah, that's great. But in reality, but in reality, what happens to fire when you put water on it?
I still melts the water.
People who take the game that seriously need to get a life. Wow. Yeah, at least it's not the days when people would hop people's fences to get a Pokemon. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that still happens.
Oh gosh. Ow.
See, Howard just hurt himself hopping over a fence.
What? What's you say about me? Some talk shit.
Jacob said, at least people don't do. At least people aren't hopping fences to get Pokemon. I said, I don't know. That still happens, and then you immediately did the. Ow, shit. I was like, see, you guys. There's a bug on my pad while I'm drawing. That's a Mystic thing to have multiple phones. Yeah, right. Even though I had multiple phones, but I didn't have two different accounts though. I had one account. I didn't have two different accounts. So your argument is invalid. In your face.
I know, right? It's like people take Pokemon Go just way too seriously with multiple accounts.
Exactly, guys. See, multiple accounts, not multiple phones. Well.
I don't think Pokemon Go will let you sign into an account for multiple things.
I had it on two phones, but in case the battery died on one phone. That's literally the only reason why I had two devices.
Were you able to sign into them at the same time?
I never signed into them at the same time because I didn't need to do that.
I was just wondering, where's teaspoon?
I swear, Pokemon isn't even that good. I wouldn't go that far, Panafox. I wouldn't go that far. Like,
what? What did I do? I don't know what I did.
You jumped over that fence. Yeah, I wouldn't go that far, by the way, Panafox, because like I still like Pokemon. It's one of the games that I, you know, it's the game I kind of grew up on. Pokemon, you know, the original Pokemon games and stuff. I really liked them, and in fact, I kind of did the bucket list thing of like before I was 30, I made sure that I had completed all of Pokemon Leaf Green. And I did that. Yeah, Pokemon Leaf Green.
That's cool.
Notice it wasn't Fire Red. Because I used to really like Pokemon Blue. And I could never finish it because it was always like one or two Pokemon away from actually finishing it. because like none of my friends were like truly that, you know, were that had fire red. Shocking that they basically they weren't stayers with the game. They never finished all of it. They didn't sort of do the trades and stuff because they're, you know, fire red and stuff. So as an adult, I decided that, you know, that's it. You know, but before I'm 30, I'm going to complete this game, even if I have to buy the red one and trade with myself. And I basically had to do that, and I did get it. I got my little certificate, and I got Mewtwo, and I did all of that stuff. And it was badass and cool and awesome. And then that was it. So I win.
You two set completed what you set out to do.
I did. I was the best and all that stuff.
You were the very best. You ever were.
I like this. So they beamed over to the other ship, and then it disappeared into the other dimension and all that stuff. And Kirk never came back with them, and they just assumed that he was all deaded. They just assumed he was dead when they beamed over, and he didn't materialize with them. It's like, oh, he's just dead now. Oh, look, another red shirt has gone nuts. I've not seen one single blue shirt go nuts yet. Dude, I'm so tired of people arguing. I'm in my ear about Pokemon. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do have my favorites, and I main a Pokemon on Smash 4, but Jesus, stop arguing about it. We're not arguing about it, because blue wins. So, my first Pokemon game was Pokemon Platinum. I picked Turtwig. I don't know the names. Also, this is not to you all, it's just something I need to get out of my brain. It's okay, dude. I understand. You're a Pokemon bigot.
A Pokemon bigot.
A Poke bigot.
Well, nobody saw it, but you. I don't think so.
I picked the grass starter. Okay. I like Blastoise. Blastoise is my fave. So guess what Pokemon I picked?
Are we sitting in interspace? We are relatively stable at the moment.
It's a good thing I didn't do a background for this. Otherwise, this edit would be not possible. So yeah, like I said, they just assume Kirk is dead just because he didn't beam up with them. And it's just like, oh, he's just dead then. Okay. And Spock is the only one that's not, is basically saying that he's probably not dead. And now everyone's jumping on Spock because of course he's a Vulcan, so he has to be wrong and all that stuff and blah blah blah. And it's like they're just like, oh, you just want the captain's chair. And it's like, when has he ever wanted the captain's chair? When has he ever wanted the captain's chair?
This space is getting to be too light. I know it's nothing you've done, Spock. I'm sorry. I understand, Doctor. I'm sure the captain would simply have said, forget it, Bones.
Well, see, a blue shirt just passed out. He didn't go super crazy.
So,
Mm-hmm. Jokes on you. I don't know what that means. What do you mean, like a poker bigot? A pigget. He's a pigget. Totoro was the final evolution, a giant grass ground tortoise that was totally epic. Or are we seriously going to do this? Are we seriously going to do this? Okay then. Or a Blastoise is a giant turtle with fucking cannons on his back. So
I do like Blastoise's Mega Evolution.
oh yeah, and his Mega Evolution has a giant fucking cannon, a tank cannon on his back. So like,
Oh, Charizard has two.
and he has tiny little ones. Yeah, he's tiny little ones. Yeah, and it's like, what the fuck? So yeah. Also, Blastoise can totally beat Charizard, so yeah, in your face.
Has two evolutions, and he's super awesome and black. And one of them with blue fire coming up. So.
Oh, you mean? Oh, yeah, but that's Charizard. What are you gonna do? I mean, it's just a dragon, but it's not even a dragon. Well, okay, it's a dragon. Yeah, in Mega Evolution, but not when not in Mega Evolution. It's just a very, you know. What is a Pidgeot?
Dude, Pidgeot's Mega is cool.
It'll be about 20 minutes. She'll be back together. But we'll only have about 80% power built up. We'll have to
I think my favorite is the Bomb of Snows, though.
What do you got there? Compliments of the house. Your good health. And the health of the crew. You found the antidote, Doctor. Yes, and I've ordered it orally or intravenously for everyone aboard the ship. I would like for you, John. Strike it down. Simshako was affected so early as he responded to it. He is his smiling self again without distraction from sick bank. What is it? It's a diluted Theragun drip. Therium. Nerve gas used by the Klingons. Why? I'm deadly too. What are you thinking of, Doc? You're trying to kill us all. If I remember correctly, it caused mortality only when used in pure form. That's right. And in this derivative, mixed with alcohol, it merely deadens certain nerve inputs to the brain. Oh, well, any decent brand of scotch will do that. One good slug of this, you can hit a man in the face or stun, and he'd never feel it or even know it.
So the doctors brought alcohol up as a cure.
I'll let you know.
Sounds about right. Fucking 60s.
Crack it down, Spock. It's the human thing to do. That's a medical order.
Talking favorites, minus Cubo.
like that. You had to pick the emo Pokemon.
You know what? He wouldn't have the excuse. His mother died. Okay.
Yeah, I know. Which caused it to go emo. Parents are too mainstream.
He's the one who identifies us with. Like, seriously. Because I think the Pokemon seriously just calls him the lonely Pokemon. Like, that's so freaking sad.
Oh dear. Charizard is trash, says Panafox, by the way.
Well, I mean, some people think Charizard is trash, but then some people like to eat dirt, so I mean, you know.
Have you seen the Pokemon Origins movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you remember what happens when Charizard met Blastoise?
I like the ending though.
Yeah, that one.
Do you remember when Charizard got Mega Evolution and beat Mewtwo?
Yeah, but before that, it got its ass kicked by Blastoise.
Yep. Then it got stronger, beat Mewtwo.
It's only because Blastoise wasn't there.
Which Blastoise couldn't even beat.
Well, he was hardly there. He was hardly there. Okay, so you can't say that.
Super sure Blastoise had a chance, considering Gary was like in the hospital from being beat so bad. Or blue, I mean.
The captain's oxygen supply is running out now. Are you standing by with a high
Still, Blastoise rules. I just like that. I love the whole, you know, when Charizard did the fire punch thing, and it's like his full power fire punch, and it's just like, and it's like makes contact, and I'm like, nah, they're not gonna do it, are they? And you just see kind of like you know, Charizard kind of going, huh? And then Blastoise has the daddy brow expression on his face, and it's just like, oh, you're gonna fucking die. It's like I was just like, oh, when I watched that, I was like, oh my god, so yes, so much yes, you know. The little kid in me was just so jumping around excited. It was so cool. Just yeah.
Like how they call him how they call the gang.
Even with the creepy hand in Lavender Town. That was awesome. I love that stuff. There's actually a creepy hand.
Oh yeah.
I must say I prefer a fellow humorous much better. How do you get along with that?
So I did a checkered floor because it's what I normally remember. I mean, it's not black and white; it's blue and white, but same difference.
Minor disturbances as are inevitable when humans are involved. Which humans?
It's kind of funny we're talking about Dollar in a second, because I started out with red version. My sister started out with blue. And of course she picked Swirl, but I picked Charmander.
My last order.
Oh wait. I love the idea of controlling dreams. It's why the names people stop with the names. Charizard is poo buns. Says Panda Fox. And Jacob says Blastoise is cool. I'll admit. Thank you. There you go. You're totally redeemed. Even if you are on a crappy team. Blastoise, you mean Water Bowser? Yeah, basically. Yeah. He's basically Water Bowser. He's just so badass and cute. I know, he's so cool.
Yeah, I remember my first playthrough. I had to grind so much because I didn't even know about fucking canopy close into Butterfree to be the first show. First show with Charmander, of course.
Well, noob guys, am I right? Didn't even know about canopy. No, I'm kidding.
Well, I was dedicated, you know? I was like up in the shits grinding.
Could even say he was committed.
I was all up in Meridian Forest, you know?
The Radiant City.
I was catching those Pikachus.
Beep, 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 beep. Just hear that all the time. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep. Hey, I'm an uncle. I can make funny noises. I'm the king of funny noises. Beep, 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 beep. See? Funny noises. Right,
Wow.
Toot.
Toot.
I'm not a robot. Beep, 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 beep. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not a robot. Beep, beep. What is next? I now got Viridian City stuck in my head. Viridian City. Ellen of Troyes. Well, that sounds stupid. Who gods destroy it? Let that be your last battlefield. The mark of Gideon. Wait a minute. Let that be your last battlefield. That's the one with the weird. That's the racist one. That's the racism one. Where basically there's these two guys from the same planet. They're part of the same race, but like they each have like a white side of their face and a black side of their face. All out yesterdays? What the fuck is all out yesterdays? Don't do it. I will block you. I will mute you into oblivion.
I could say first.
Misty's song is just that was stuck in my head last week all week for some reason.
Yes, this song.
Yeah.
Man, the one I
wanna tell you that but I'm afraid that you might break my heart. I wanna tell you that I love you, but I love you, and all that stuff. And yeah, that was stuck in my head. But a good one. What are we doing? What's going on? So we're about to watch the well, we're not watching the last episode of the original series, because the last episode of the original series is bullshit. It's just a regular episode, and then they were cancelled. So basically,
Oh my gosh.
they never got the final episode kind of deal. You know, there was no huge deal. Well, it was the 60s. They didn't get very good ratings. They kept trying for 2 seasons, and then they basically were like, no. And the studio pulled the plug.
So that's why Star Trek Next Gen's most one now.
Well, it's only 3 seasons because, yeah. But this is the original pilot remastered.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Oh no, my desk is getting over. Desk is like falling thick. It's the one with the big-headed people.
What?
The Team Mystic people. Not the Team Mystic people. I meant the other people. I completely ruined up my own joke. Okay, the cage. Wait, what is the extended version? Seriously, what is the extended version?
The what?
So this is the very, 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 very first episode of Star Trek ever on TV. Remastered. Super remastered. Well, it is kind of history.
It is. That's what I'm saying. It's exciting.
What the fuck? I don't know what's going on. This is the
These are sets from the last couple of Star Trek movies.
oh wow.
You were the ones who said it first. Star Trek lives, and live it does. For over 2 decades it has. But now I want to take you back to a time when the Enterprise and Spock and Kirk and all the rest were just part of an idea I had. Back to the beginning of Star Trek. To the first Star Trek pilot. The pilot began a film that is
Are they really going to just like? Is he going to commentate on the entire thing?
Will look like each week. This 60 minutes is today
Ursaring. I like
something
Ursaring.
of a television document. And some regard it as perhaps as exciting as any Star Trek that's since been filmed.
It's kind of a given though. Most bears like Ursaring.
They rejected it. From that day until now, the first pilot has never been seen in its original form. This Star Trek pilot story is called The Cage. Check the circuit. All operating, sir. On be the screen then. It begins on the bridge of a recognizable Starship Enterprise, commanded by Captain Christopher Pike, played by the late Jeff Hunter. So far, so good. Except that TV in those days was at the peak of its love affair with the Western story. I wanted to sell my series, so I promised the network that my Star Trek idea would be little more than a space Western. A wagon train to the stars, zap guns instead of 6-shooters, spaceships instead of horses. But as I began writing that pilot, I suddenly realized that here was a chance to do the kind of drama I'd always dreamed of doing.
So this is the guy who actually made Star Trek. Oh, by the way, he's super dead. But
perhaps I could use
so weird.
to explore off planets, but
Yeah, he's super dead.
people if necessary, and be able to talk about love, war, nature, God,
But
sex.
you
all
can
those things
thank
that really
him
make
for
up
all of the
excitement of human
super
existence.
nerdy Star
I
Trek
think the
stuff.
TV censors would let it pass because it all seems so make-believe. So instead of a space western, I delivered a very different kind of story.
So is the extended version just literally him talking about it for 20 minutes?
Dear God.
One which dealt with the strange dangers of illusion,
the enormous power of imagination. The whole worlds that can come from inside people's heads.
Wow.
And as if that wasn't enough, back in those
Indigestion's a bitch.
I put a woman second in command of our starship. On top of which my script required our actress, Major Barrett, to play this woman as having a highly superior computerized mind. Now, she does a good job, all right. It's just that I get used to having a woman on the bridge.
Wow.
You might have thought the ladies our test audience would have appreciated that. Instead, their comments were, "Who does she think she is?" No offense, Lieutenant. You're different, of course.
That woman became Nurse Chapel.
And I had written in another character who wasn't even human. An alien who looked like Satan himself, complete with pointy ears. Was that all? No, I was uncooperative in other ways too. For example, no one aboard the USS Enterprise smoked, and tobacco advertising was key to network profits in those days. Also, I had refused to cast our crew sensibly, which meant all whites. And when the network finally saw the pilot, some of their executives were outraged. And I can't say I really blame them. For the considerable money they had put up,
wow,
they
he's a
certainly did
racist.
not get arrested.
Some of them, they were outraged, and I can't say I really blame them. Don't you mean you categorically like blame them for being racist? That's what you meant to say, right?
Doing something almost never done before, the network ordered a second pilot. And this one had better be familiar action adventure, or else.
Or else. It won't be.
So the second Star Trek pilot was made, it was accepted, and the rest turned into our shared history. Well, social fashions change, economics never do. By the time we got into the series,
I can't remember why. Oh, I know.
And we folded our pilot into another story, which you know as The Menagerie, the two-part movie. That's how Captain Kirk met Christopher Pike and learned of his tragic fate. In the film that follows, parts are in color, parts are in black and white. The color footage was used in The Menagerie. The parts that are black and white are all that is left from the first pilot. Now we'll roll the story that Kirk never saw, our unseen pilot, the cage. And after it's over, come back and there's more to tell.
Oh, so is this the this is the undoctored version? Yeah, it is. Well, I don't want to see this. This is painful. I mean, look at that. It's terrible. We just saw this. Arcanine is my second favorite Pokemon, but technically I don't really have favorites. He's in my top 5, along with Blastoise. I like this shot all the way into the big sensor dome on top of the ship. It's so seamless and not shitty.
Check the circuit. All operating, sir. Config the screen bed. Definitely something out there, Captain. Headed this way.
But like I said, we're not doing this because I can't even. I mean, I can if I really focused on something else, but not for right now. But no, after this we get to watch a movie. Oh, this is way better. But now we get the same shot pretty soon. Here it is. This is the remastered with the CG. here we go. So this is the same shot, but with CG instead. So we're going to go into the sensor dome on top of the ship. But that's actually where the bridge is. Oh, look at that. Way better. And in color.
Check the circuit. All operating, sir. Can't see the screen then. Definitely something out there, Captain. Headed this way. Could be these meteoroids.
How do they do the recoloring and stuff? I heard it was CG.
Wonder how the color works since they go through a color with
Oh my god.
Going the speed of light. Collision course.
What is that?
I think that's the old alarm.
No, I like that. It's just it's.
Meteoroid is not collected, Captain. Evasive maneuver, sir.
But the guinea pig is going off, Captain. We must be in real trouble. Oh no, man, it just pooped.
It's a radio wave, sir. We're passing through an old-style distress signal. They were key to cause interference and attract attention this way. A ship in trouble making a forced landing, sir. That's it. Come on, a message. I had it fixed. It comes from the Talos Star Group.
With no ships or Earth colonies that far out.
Their call letters checked with a survey expedition. SS Columbia. Disappeared in that region approximately 18 years ago. It would take that long for a radio beam to travel.
He's just looking at TV.
Records show the Talos Group has never been explored. Solar system similar to Earth, 11 planets. Number 4 seems to be Class M. Oxygen atmosphere.
And they could still be alive, even after 18 years.
If they survive the crash. We aren't going to go, to be certain. Not without any indication of survivors.
Anyway, I'm not gonna like put the entire episode on, but I just wanted to show the difference between that and the original, and why I don't watch the original. Okay, so some of these wrappers have to have the red. Bogey, the bogey.
He's star of the show.
He stars of a gun. Just along for the ride. Wow. I can't believe that was a thing still.
What's that?
Why did that get stuck in my head though? 1, 2, 3, 4.
We picked up a distress signal. That's right. Unless we get anything more positive on it, it seems to me the condition
Zulu.
I'd like to log the ship's documents in it too.
There is no Sulu. Not in the very first episode.
Good, I'm glad you do. We're going to stop first at the Vega colony.
Everyone's different except for the only person that's kept is Spock. He's the only person that stayed. The first officer, the woman, she turned into Nurse Chapel. So she's still in it, but she turned into Nurse Chapel. Also, she married Gene Roddenberry, and in later on, we'll hear her voice all the time. She's the voice of the computer. I've already said that though. She's the voice of every iteration of the computer from the next generation on, and also she's another character.
Now you're tired? You bet I'm tired. You bet. I'm tired of being responsible for 203 lives. I'm tired of deciding which mission is too risky and which isn't, and who's going on the landing party and who doesn't, and who lives, and who dies.
Oh, so much drama.
I've had it, Phil. To the point of finally taking my advice and listening.
Okay, I need to have. Oh no, I've got red here.
Well, for one thing, go home.
Fuck.
No one been a good title for one of these things. Tossing people off the ship.
But this is the last episode of the tossing series.
I know, right?
exciting.
We're just tossing it out.
I said that's one place I might go. I go into business on Regulus, on the Orion Company. You, an Orion trader, dealing in green animal women slaves? The point is that this isn't the only life available. The whole galaxy of things to choose. Not for you.
I mean, it's not like we're tossing it
Man
out.
either lives life as it happens to it, beats it head on and licks it or he.
I've spent so long actually doing this edit that basically it's like I might even get to the sodding blueberry picture.
Well, we've got the same two kinds of customers. Living and dying.
I think first I'm gonna work on the gotcha of the pork chop.
Mr. Spock here. We're intercepting a follow-up message, sir. There are crash survivors on the
Pangoro is cooler than I don't know what that is. What is that? Is that the pig?
The panda Pokemon.
Oh, is that a panda Pokemon? I don't know. So I don't know anything past like Generation 1. Everything after that, I'm kind of sketchy on, but I still know some of it. For example, I know
Pangoro?
Ursaring.
Pangoro came along in
address autograph.
starting.
System open.
Well, that's what I mean. I don't
This
know.
is the catch. Our destination is the Talos Star Group. Our time warp, Factor 7.
Ursaring came along in Gen 3.
Course computed and on the screen. All decks acknowledged, sir. Engage.
Of bears.
Of course, they're bears.
Ursaring is like a big brown bear. He looks kind of like he goes from
I know.
Ursaring.
I know. I know what it is. So, yeah.
Pangoro is like a giant, like panda bear. Like
I got that. I think somebody posted a picture of them all.
Hmm.
I still
Oh
got
yeah,
some.
that's the bear
I
trio.
thought I told you that when I'm on the bridge,
Well, no, it's the fourth bear though, from Alola. But yeah, that's the bear trio.
Oh my god, you've just broken my brain again.
Thank you.
Did we?
Because do you know what I've got now stuck in my head?
No.
Diglett dig, Diglett dig.
She does a good job, all right. It's just that
Oh. Oh.
Diglett
Oh my
dig,
gosh.
Diglett dig.
Why?
No offense, Lieutenant.
Yeah, but what comes after Diglett dig? Diglett dig, Diglett dig. You're not gonna do it, are you?
Trio.
Drill, drill, drill. Diglett dig, Diglett dig.
We've sent it into orbit, sir. Geological lab report complete. Preliminary lab survey ready, sir.
See, you don't have to do it. It's happening in my brain anyway.
Gravity, 0.1. Deflection, sir, from the planet, sir.
Drill, drill, drill.
As I read it, they polarize out as rounded metal bits. Could be parts of a spaceship hull. We're landing party of 6. You feel up to it? Yes. Yes, sir. Sorry, number 1.
Kind of like
After the ship's
kind of
ground stops for your coverage.
There we go. There's the one with all four of them. And they all have fish Pokemon in their mouths.
Hmm.
So indication of the problem.
One of them isn't really a fish.
Yes, sir. There's a cannon to the left.
It's kind of like
They're
a
completely unobserved.
tadpole frog thing.
Yeah, I think Tanmos is like an electric eel or something like that. I think.
Oh my god, beaming was this huge deal. I think I'm done with this edit. I think I'm. Oh, no, no, no. I need a dark, kind of like a darkish color. True. And now it's in your brain forever.
Yes. I'm gonna have to look it up just so I can get it out.
Right, what do you guys think of the edits? He wanted him in a cake factory, and he wanted him after eating lots of Burger King burgers. So basically, I put the first picture of him on a giant plate after eating most of the giant cake. And the second picture is of him laying on the Burger King ground with a bunch of Burger King wrappers around him.
It's good. Yeah, I like it.
Hopefully he'll like it too. Oh, sorry, Jacob. Is it happening to you too now? What can I do to make you feel better?
Oh, no.
United Spaceship. What? That's what, by the way, there's anybody wondering what USS stands for? It's United Spaceship, apparently. And in the mirror universe, it's their ISS. They're not USS because they are from the Terran Empire. So in the mirror universe, it's Imperial Starship. So it's ISS.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Klingon ships are IKE, Imperial Klingon Empire, which is like, yeah. But I always like how they basically have like human, like in the original series anyway, they have human letters on their ships. IKE and then the registration number in, again, human writing. And it's like, they're supposed to be alien.
Not just human writing, English writing. So apparently everybody in the universe speaks the
Well, Arabic numerals. We use Arabic numerals.
Appear to be healthy and intelligent, Captain. Prime specimen. I didn't get that last message, Captain.
Primitive on request. Nothing cardiology. Give her choice of words, Captain. She's lived her whole life in a collection of aging silence. If they can spare you a moment, I'd like to make my medical report.
I think it's time to show the Captain how secret.
I'm feeling fine, but internet hugs are always accepted. Yeah.
There's a reason for our
Cool. Well, I do have. I've got these still. If you want to see those again.
What?
I've got my fangs in here. By the way, guys. Guess what came today?
What? The
Paint.
other part of that.
Or just paint.
Oh, okay.
Green paint. Orc green paint. Yes, orc tusks.
Oh, God.
How everyone knows what it's for now, hopefully.
understand.
Will. Perfect choice.
Very good. Dip yourself in green.
Well, Yeah? How come you don't... Yeah? Huh. There are issues though. There's like a little bit of a big issue, really, and that is that my passport photo has to be taken again. I'm very tempted to basically get into the photo booth with the full orc makeup, but I got a feeling that they wouldn't like that. But it does mean that I basically have to wait I have to wait at least to take the passport picture before I can actually do the orc test. You know, if I do the orc test, by the way, I might just do the video then, because I do not know how fast my mustache is going to grow back if I do actually shave the mustache off, because I'm still on the fence on that. Still on the fence. Not totally one side yet.
There is no survivors encampment, number one. This is all some sort of trap. You've lost the captain. Do you read?
Who's stuck in the crystal?
Huh?
Who's stuck in the crystal?
When?
Today.
Yeah, he was on for a little bit today.
Okay.
Why?
So I'm wondering about the storm.
He said he should be fine. I'm trying to trust that. What? No shave it gone. Mustache is good. Yeah, but orcs don't have mustaches. Not all orcs have mustaches. That's why I'm on the fence. I do not know. I do not know.
That's some blueberries stuff in there.
Brother bear. Yeah, there it is. Right. Okay. So just quickly. Bing. Bing. Would someone please stop plucking that fucking guitar?
What?
Just the whole bing, 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 bing. It's like, seriously, someone please stop plucking that fucking guitar. Just the sound, you know, the music and the sound design and stuff from the 60s is just painful. Another reason why I'm not watching, this is the last episode of the original series that we're watching.
You're not speaking yet, I can hear you.
You will note the confusion as it reads our phone transmissions.
All right, then telepathy. You can read my mind, I can read yours. Now, once you won my ship to consider capturing me an unfriendly act.
You now see the primitive fear-threat reaction. The specimen is about to boast of his strength, the weaponry of his vessel, and so on. Next, frustrated into a need to display physical prowess, the creature will throw himself against the transparency.
Boing. Boing.
You're in here when you test the strength of these walls, too. There's a way out of any cage, and I'll find it.
Despite its frustration, the creature appears more adaptable than our specimens from other planets. We can soon begin the experiment.
The inhabitants of this planet must live deep underground. Probably manufacture food and other needs down there. Our tests indicate the planet's surface without considerably more vegetation or some animals. Simply too barren to support life.
So we just thought we saw survivors there.
Exactly. An illusion. Placed in our minds by this
An
planet.
Elysium.
It's a perfect illusion. They had us seeing just what we wanted to see.
Human beings who survived with dignity and bravery. Everything entirely logical, right down to the building of the camp, the turret, clothing, everything. Now, let's be sure we understand the danger of this.
Okay, it's
The
done.
inhabitants of this planet can read our minds. They can create illusions out of a person's own thoughts. Memories and
Okay,
experiences,
so
even
I'm going to
out of a
upload.
person's own desire. Illusion is just as real and solid as this tabletop and just as impossible to ignore.
Yes, some of them might want one of the book.
Let's simply be studying the camp. Find out how Earth people are put together. Or it could be something more.
Then why aren't we doing anything? Now that entry may have stood up against hand lasers, but we can transmit the ship's power against it. Enough to blast half a continent.
Look, brains 3 times the size of ours. If we start buzzing about down there, we're liable to find their mental power is so great, they could reach out and swat this ship as over a fly.
It's Captain Pike they've got.
Was going to bring up Pika of orcs with mustaches, but found so few I was like, well, damn. Ah, see, and when they do have them, they're usually very, very understated on purpose, so that you can see the things, the fangs, the tusks. So yeah, see. I know you meant pigs, not Pika. Pika.
Thousands of us are already probing the creature's thoughts.
Yeah.
We find excellent memory capacity.
I read most strongly a recent death struggle which it fought to protect its life. We will begin with this, giving the specimen something more interesting to protect.
Oh, Willie Bear's just brought up a picture that basically I really, really, really like. That is on Art Attack. He's posted a picture that I really, really like, because I've sent this to him before, saying that you know, this is how good it feels when, you know, like belly button kind of sex. This picture perfectly emphasizes what it feels like to be nice and overly stuffed, and then have your belly rubbed / belly button played with. Basically, it's just that picture. It's really nice. Anyway, I'm uploading the edit now. Where is my edit? There.
Longer here. That's what it is. The one that survived called me. Or rather, the image of me. But why you again? Why didn't they create a different year?
Yeah, there it is.
Quick! If you attack while it's not looking.
But it's only a dream.
Tell ya, dreamy.
Kill him, as you did here before.
You can tell my jailers I won't go along with it. I'm not an animal performing for its supper.
It doesn't matter what you call this. You'll feel it. That's what matters. You'll feel every moment of what has happened to you.
But yeah, I was gonna ask you, did you like right click on channels that mark them as red?
What?
Don't you know what he'll do?
You can right click on channels and mark them as red.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh.
Whole bunch of stuff they can do. It's crazy.
What the fuck? He threw a stick at him and he went flying.
Why would an illusion be right?
That's the way you imagine it.
Who are you? You act as if this were real to you.
Careful.
That's so dangerous. I mean,
What's so dangerous? What? He just threw a sword and it somehow stabbed him. Just out of nowhere, he just threw a sword at that guy and he just stabbed him up again. This is just all crazy. All of this is crazy, but it's the... Yeah, it would be. We did see part of this when I did the watch along for the Menagerie, the episode called The Menagerie, and that's basically an episode where they use this because they never aired this. They used this episode to basically kind of like frame an episode around Captain Pike to explain why Pike wasn't in command, because he was in command for a couple of episodes, like this one and the other pilot.
But dress you in the same metal fabric they wear?
Wear something. Or I can wear whatever you wish. Be anything you wish.
So they can see how this specimen performs? They want to see how I react, is that it?
Don't you have a dream? Something you've always wanted very badly?
Or do they do more than just watch me? Do they feel with me too?
You can have whatever dream you want. I can become anything. Any woman you've ever imagined. You can have anything you want in the whole universe. Let me please you.
Yes, you can, please me. You can tell me about it. Is there any way I can keep her from probing my mind or using my thoughts against me?
So yeah, I'm just wondering about when I should actually do this. Well, I need to actually take a passport picture and then I need to do it.
Since you're not real, there's not much point in continuing this conversation.
Which is fine. But hopefully by next week I should do the orc test. It's going to be October soon. Is everyone excited about October?
yes.
I'm also a bit nervous because drawing orcs is a little bit hard. Only a little bit hard, but it's still a little hard.
Can you give us any more?
Did she just yell into the sky? She just yelled into the sky. Disengage! It's like, you're holding the communicator.
Top of that note, shared off for a second.
Maybe it was. It's what I tried to explain in the briefing room. That power of illusion is so great we can't be sure of anything we do, anything we see.
Perhaps, if you asked me some questions, I could answer
control.
It just trapped gas in my stomach that won't come out. What? Oh man, my stomach is killing me. Yeah.
I love how I read that in the chat because Panda Fox just comes on and says, "Man, my stomach is killing me." And Jacob's just like, "I am." So is Jacob Panda Fox's stomach now?
Do they ever live on the surface of this planet? Why do they go underground?
Well, thousands of centuries ago.
That's why it's so barren up there?
The planet's only now becoming able to support life again.
So the Delosians who came underground found life limited here, and they concentrated on developing their metal form.
What they found, it's a trap.
No, I'm not.
Because when dreams
I do hope you get better Panda Fox though.
you give up travel,
And then hop out of
you don't forget how to repair the machines left behind by your ancestors. You just sit, living and reliving other lives left behind in the public.
Or is it probing the minds of zoo specimens like me?
I was answering something Tubb said.
I
am.
They watch you react, feel your
What?
emotions.
I think whenever you ask about October,
Orcs, oh right, yeah. It's amazing how many people actually like orcs. I actually was talking to one of my a bear friend of mine. And
yeah.
basically, he was all excited
So where do they intend to get the Earth?
to see the full product because I posted that picture on the pig pen.
That was a bargain with something that didn't exist. You said you weren't
He's
real.
also a member of the pig pen.
I'm a woman.
So yeah, he's all like super excited to see the final product. I'm like,
We're like
hmm.
if we
Well, I love that. Captain Pike is just like looking at the aliens like, I fucking hate those guys. Well, they did trap him in a room, but still, it's like just turn around and they're looking at him, and he's like, fucking hate these guys.
The vial contains a nourishing protein complex.
Is the keeper actually communicating with one of his animals?
If the form and the color is not appealing, it can appear as any food you wish to visualize.
And if I prefer
Start, you overlook the unpleasant alternative of punishment.
Oh, this is when he's doing the screaming thing because he thinks he's on fire.
From a fable you once heard in childhood, you will now consume the nourishment.
All right. Just put irresistible hunger in my mind. But you can't, can you? You do have limitations, don't you?
If you continue to disobey, from deeper in your mind, there are things even more unpleasant.
Weird way of saying it, but okay. I don't know what to talk about, guys. Like, help. What are you doing, Howard?
That's very interesting.
I'm sitting and watching you. So
You started. But you're reading my mind then?
As you conjecture,
actually, I'm trying to say
but with only a single survivor.
this,
Now let's stay on the first subject.
there's thing a bowl
All
of
I
mac
wanted for
and
that moment
cheese
was to get my hands on
ought to
your
have.
Do you eat anything else? It's always mac and cheese,
I do,
whatever.
but I think mac and cheese because it's
It
tasty.
became necessary to
But I
attract
could
All right,
potentially
Dory.
go with some noodles and make some spaghetti, but you know.
You seem to be going out of your way to make her attractive. To make her
Yeah.
protect.
This is
They
necessary
also have
to perpetuate the
pork
species.
chops drawing sitting here, ready for touch-up. I'm also sitting and just listening to the rain outside.
Assuming that's a lie, why would you want me attracted to her?
Mr.
Well, be in
Water.
love and a husband-wife relationship? Let it be necessary.
No, I just finished sipping water.
That's a whole human being.
Now I'm saying what I'm doing.
Duty properly punished. I'm the one who's not cooperating. Why don't you punish me?
First, an emotion of protectiveness. Now, one of sympathy. Excellent.
What time do you eat pizza almost every day? Nope.
Well, pizza is good.
I will say that basically, if I have enough pizza, if I have enough of those pizza bases, then I do have like pizza every other day. But that's only because it's very versatile. I can put anything on pizzas. Like yesterday, I had salad and I had cheese, and I didn't have cheese. I had chicken and mushroom pie, and that was super yummy. And I had barbecue. I had barbecue pot roast the other night. So yeah.
They think of everything, don't they?
So yeah, Panda Fox.
Good.
You read our minds very well. Home. Anything else I want? Yes, I cooperate. Is that it?
You've gotten my headache, darling. I get them when you faint.
I haven't made pot roast.
Look, I'm sorry they punished you, but we can't let them.
Mine turned out to be a lovely day, didn't it?
Funny because my uncle's partner, the one who lives in San Francisco,
About 20
and his
hours.
partner who lives in Seattle, I don't know if they live together now or not, though.
Very different from what we have
I think
here.
they mostly, like, I think my other one who was San Fran now mostly stays up in Seattle. But it's funny because his partner is actually kind of a cook. Like, he makes
These
all
little
kinds
white
of different stuff. So,
recipes are your
kind of like pot roast and
Bruises skin.
chicken pot pie and
Or you turn your back on it and start dying.
Kill.
The doctor's going to be happy if I walk past. At least he said I needed a rest.
lovely place to rest.
Yeah, I used to ride through here when I was a kid. Not as pretty as some of the parks around the big cities. That's Mojave, that's where I'm born.
if I'm cooking,
That's supposed to be new
I
to your wife.
focus more just on baking stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I like
You can even stay if you want. Wouldn't it be nice?
I like a lot of baked goods.
These headaches,
Yeah.
they'll be hereditary, you know. Would you wish them on a child or a whole group of children? Is it? Look. First they make it catch you and make you accept. And now we have these familiar surroundings. And a
That's
comfortable
the thing.
husband-wife
Basically, like, about, like,
Well, they don't need all this for just passion. What they're after is respect. and
not like,
mutual dependence.
like pizza, then I'll just, like, get some bell peppers and some mushrooms, sauce them up, and add into it. Whatever.
We're in a menagerie, a game.
No.
I can't help either one
Yeah.
of you. You won't give me a chance. You told me once they used the
Why did you retract a message, by the way, Jacob?
to repair the machines left by their ancestors. Is that why they want us? To build a colony
Just curious.
of slaves?
Stop. Don't you care what he'll do to us?
Back in my cage, it seemed for a couple of minutes that our keeper couldn't read my thoughts. To emotions like
I'm gonna get back into
keeping
cooking
peace
again.
in mind.
It's been a while since I've made a pie.
But you can't keep it up for long. I've tried. They keep at you and at you year after year, tricking you. They won't. Only. And you hate it.
No, I don't hate you.
Oh, I know what it was. I know what it is. Yeah. By the way, I know what you mean, Panda Fox, about the trapped wind area thing. Because it's like if I leave my pants underneath my belly for too long, then they can cut into my belly, like into my underbelly, and it could trap some gas somehow. I don't know how it does that, but yeah, I get like really, really bad pain there, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, what is that? And I move a little bit, and I can feel the air kind of like moving to somewhere else in my intestine, and it's like, oh, okay.
Yes, a ship's captain. Always having to be so formal, so decent and honest and proper. You must wonder what it would be like to forget all that.
Do you want me to put the tusks back in, by the way? I don't want to give them a wipe.
What? Yeah.
Listening to read. Almost like secret
No,
dreams
it's not.
of more
I guess.
success in
I
my
mean,
head.
Yeah, I said I liked them. I thought one of them was funny, and then the other one was just a bigger version. I've got them on my phone now. I saved them on my phone somehow.
oh yeah, Jack wasn't here for the tusk. That's right.
No, he wasn't here for the tusk? I thought he was for some reason.
Yeah.
All space to choose from. And this was only one small sample. Wouldn't you say it was worth a man's soul?
It did look good.
Ah. I mean, the smile. Impossible to talk with. I cannot say anything.
Cutting along with the situation, we're hoping to transport down inside Explosion community.
If our measurements and readings are an illusion also, one could find oneself materialized inside solid rock.
Nothing will be said if any volunteer wants to back out.
Why are you laughing at me? Stop laughing at me. I have a dental issue.
No, let me finish.
But when you're a party of six, we're the only ones transported.
It's not fair. You don't need them.
The adorable faces. Adorable. Adorable. There you go.
What is it?
Don't say anything. Filling my mind with a picture of beating their huge misshapen heads to pulp. But so primitive, black out everything else.
long will you lock yourself? A few minutes, an hour? How can that help? Leave him alone. He doesn't need you. He's already picked me. For what? I don't understand. Now there's a fine choice for intelligent offspring.
What?
Offspring? As in children?
What's going on?
Offspring is in he's Adam. Is that it? Yeah, no better choice. Might have more luck crossing him with a computer.
Yeah, like I was trying to say yesterday, it's really hard to actually get them on my teeth because of my. I've got elongated canines, both on my. I've got upper and lower canines. So basically, they're supposed to fit in like on top of your teeth and kind of like connect almost on or in between your natural canines, normal people's canines. That's why there's no piece here. That's why the bottom piece ends like there. But my canines stick out more and also slightly bigger. So basically, it means that it doesn't really fit in there. So it does kind of move around a lot more than it's supposed to. But you can also put them on the top, but my upper canines are bigger. And it means that it doesn't fit even more on the top lip.
You'll find my thoughts more interesting. Thoughts so primitive you can't understand. Emotions so wrong thinking is punishable. Right thinking will be as quickly rewarded. You will find it an effective combination.
There you go, Wolfrist.
No, don't help me.
Also, I think I might have broken it slightly with my dense, large teeth. My canines had to be removed. Oof. Putting fake tusks on your natural fangs. I know, right? Yeah, that's basically what happened. I had to break off a piece. So that it actually fits.
All things prepare for hyperdrive. Time warp factor. This is Spock. The ship's controls have gone dead. Engine room. Open. Mr. Spock here. Switch to rockets. We're blasting out. All systems are out, Fritz. We got nothing. There's nothing. Everything come forward and fading out.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Guys. I had my canines, my wisdom teeth, and an extra tooth removed at the same time. Ah, I've got my wisdom teeth are still in there because they didn't hurt. And an extra tooth? Do you mean just a regular, an extra tooth? Or do you mean one of your other teeth? If you've got an extra tooth, then that basically does mean that, yeah.
Yeah, I've had that. That works through my head.
Yeah?
All right. You try one more illusion. You try anything at all, I'll break your neck.
Yeah, shit.
Jacob, yeah, did you have to have like extra tape removed because they were like pushing your all your teeth to each other? Does that have that? I don't know if I told you this before, you know. Yep, same thing. Same thing happens to me.
Oh well.
Yeah, it's really weird. Like the wisdom teeth were growing in like And
There's no
forward,
bluffing, Captain.
this is
With illusion,
weird.
they can make your crew work remote controls or push any button it takes to destroy your ship.
So the wisdom teeth were actually pushing the other teeth into each other.
On the other hand, I've got a reason. I'm willing to bet you've created an illusion this laser is empty. I think it just blasted a hole in that window in your
I can actually fit them in my mouth.
You want me to test my theory out on your head?
Are you looking at that? They look better in my mouth.
Can you talk better or no?
No.
Super cute.
But yeah, they are basically I think I'm gonna have to get rid of the mustache because it's the only way that's gonna not bother me so much as well when I actually use them.
Yeah.
As you see, your attempt to escape accomplished nothing.
I want to contact our ship.
You are now under the arrest where we wish you to be.
Have you ever tried eating or drinking with them? No. By the way, hi, Cubby.
You will now begin carefully guided life.
Start by burying you.
No, I haven't tried. I haven't tried yet. I don't think I am going to try because I got a bad feeling that if I try doing that, then I will break these and or end up swallowing pieces of them.
You and your life. But the lives of these two are
Since our lifespan is
It'll be sad to see it go. Well, I think
we have time to evolve you into a
I might chicken out last minute.
as artisans.
So who knows what happens? I don't know.
You give me proof
But yeah,
that our ship is all right,
after I
then
finish
back,
doing my
and I'll stay with
my haircut and stuff.
Commit to the costume. You can do it.
Hmm.
It's wrong to create a whole race of humans to live as slaves.
It's only gonna be a couple weeks of agony.
Yeah.
Only a couple weeks of agony and not so many streams and all that stuff.
you. Still have time to go.
No. Don't go away.
But did that cheer you up, Jacob?
Show you how primitive
Hello, Tubbs. I feel you. It's just I think of a big orc chugging bit. Well, I could do that for a straw. I've got a hose.
I suppose if they have more than human beings,
I might be able to drink with it, but yeah. Oh, can I vote funnel and leather? Did you want another one? I thought it was like 3. Yeah, if anybody wants to vote for the weekly topics, then go right ahead.
Their method of storing records is crude and consumes much time. Are you prepared to
Going in for squish.
Not the same. What, really? What about a funnel? You're voting for squish, and do you want me to read out the list? Anybody can vote, by the way. So Cubby, if you wanna vote, then go right ahead. But I'll read out the list. You can vote for Advice Week, Funnel Week, Balloon Week, Pipe Week, Furry Week, Cigar Week, Feet Week, Live Week, Squish Week, Bloating Week, Art Week, Padding Week, Piggy Noise Week, Guest Week, Leather Week, or Eating/Food Week.
And the fuck is going to have some meat to it.
I know. Give me a sec. I'm just doing the thing. So what did you want to vote for?
has condemned the delusion base to eventual death.
Funnel and leather.
Is
Funnel
this not sufficient?
No other specimen has shown your adaptability.
and leather. Where's leather?
You were our last hope.
And do you want to vote for squish?
Some form of trade, mutual cooperation.
Your race would put in our power of illusion and destroy itself too.
We have transport control now.
Right, yeah, should I leave the book open here?
Let's get back to the ship.
I'll put the book down. But I mean, you can still vote if anybody wants me to read the thing. Oh, when you say balloon, do you mean blowing up balloons? Yes. Do you want to vote for balloon? Balloon. I haven't said my proper goodbye to Petafox yet. Why? Did you think it was the human balloon stuff? Because inflation / pump week has already happened. For now. Funnel and leather is my vote. Funnel and leather. But you can vote next time as well. I'm coming back. Well, I might not be here just yet. I might not be here when you get back, because after this I'm going to go to bed myself. I'm trying to do the sleep cycle correction. I try to make it like earlier and earlier. But yeah, Patafox for now. Belly rubs and belly sleep. Oh, I nearly sat one up so nearly. Oh well, that was the original series, guys. It's still going on, kind of, but I'm going to turn it off anyway because it's just going to be them singing, someone singing. But yeah, when I do the orc thing, it's going to be epic. Maybe. Mayhaps. I'm going to be super relieved when I cut my hair because it's actually started to piss me off. We have that same friend that I was talking about, that bear friend, basically has given me an idea for a hairstyle. For the video, at least for the video. So I'm thinking about that one.
Fun stuff.
It's going to be kind of like a sort of like a mohawk kind of thing, I think. From the description, yeah, it'll be just the middle bit, and the beard is gonna just be this part of the beard, and again, potential moustache loss. I know everyone says that it's no big deal and that they're fine with me being without a moustache, but it's me. It's ultimately it's me, what I think. So yeah.
It is what you think.
I'm gonna be weirded out a little bit. Also the I think the body paint. I think there's enough body paint. I'm not entirely sure though. When I did the Santa, body paint thing, not the Santa, the snowman. I did the snowman body paint thing. That was kind of like that used up a lot of that body paint, but I mean it was kind of worth it. It kind of made my belly super white. I think it's the hair. I think it's the hair that kind of like makes it. It kind of latches onto the hair. I don't know. We'll find out. Why are you sad? Why are you sad, Cubby?
Don't be sad.
Yeah, for my Christmas special. For my Christmas special last year, well, yeah, last year, I did. I dressed up as a snowman.
I missed it.
I think I still have the footage and stuff. It will be up eventually.
I just watched Deadpool 2, by the way.
Oh, you've only just seen it?
Yeah.
I'll put it in the Discord. Not Discord. not Deadpool 2. Oh, come on. Where's my pictures? There it is.
Can you hear me?
Here we go. Mustache potentially goo away. Oh yeah, I just saw the correction. Yeah, I'm rocking the Ambrose in that as well. So yeah, I did. So when I did that, there was a lot of it gone, and I'm gonna do my arms and also my potentially some of my back as well, but I'm not entirely sure yet on the back. I might do the back. I don't know. I might have to get Damon to do my back. Just get a roller brush and just go with green paint. That's going to be hell in the shower. It's going to be weird after I shower that off.
So cute.
But yeah, there's a whole video on that. But it's going to be uploaded to the archive, and then it's going to be uploaded to a YouTube channel, one of my YouTube channels at some point. So yeah, probably the belly play one, but I don't know. It depends what happens around about Christmas. It's actually funny because after I did the snowman one, the black didn't come off of my face immediately. So basically, I ended up having like just around here, just under my eyebrows, just that for some reason it really hung onto my skin there, and of course you can't really wash that area as thoroughly as you can all the other areas of your face because you know, spraying it with the shower hose could blind you. Yeah. So yeah. What will you be doing in the ogre vid? I don't know yet. We're figuring that out. It's a while until October. It's more of an orc than ogre. Ogre. Aren't they the same thing? They're kind of the same thing.
All you Shrek fetishes, get ready.
But yeah, I don't know yet.
Shrek is love, Shrek is life.
What do you think? What do you think would be cool to do in the ogre video, the orc video?
The orc video. Orc video. Yeah.
I was just gonna put the paint on and mess at the camera. That's all I had. You know, that's literally all I had.
What is an orc? dominate some small furry thing. I don't know.
It kind of depends what weeks it is as well on the for the weekly voting. I always liked it when you chug and belch. Well, I could do that. That was easy. Again, I don't know if I'd be able to drink with the fangs, but I could always just like do a quick edit where I could just quickly take out the fangs and just bring the big tankard up to my lips. You know? No one can see. Although if it's because if I basically had the tankard up to my lips and had the fangs in, then as I'm drinking I might dribble, and that could affect the paint. Could like make the paint drip or something. Well, I might be able to do that. I don't know though. Probably won't be that impressive. Just be me, green, doing that, you know. But I'll probably do that anyway to just get the belches going. Could do that now even. If anybody liked belches. Oh, I've got pot noodle on my shirt. Being big and dominant, isn't that me?
But you as an orc.
For me as an orc, yeah. There's so much what?
It adds another dimension to it.
That's true, but well, that's what I mean, though. That's what I was going to do. I was just going to, I was going to grimace at the camera a couple of times. That's basically it. Hence why I did. That's when I did the test shots, the camera test shots. I made sure that I got the good expressions and stuff. Yeah, that ended up being it's the daddy brow thing. Also, orcs don't have eyebrows, but I'm not shaving my eyebrows off. I'm not doing that. I'm going to paint over them, but I'm not going to shave them off.
You sure? Come back to the costume.
No, I don't know how long does it take for eyebrows to grow back. I've never had to.
I don't.
I always have to shave around my eyebrows because they seem to try to connect to my hair, like here. And a little bit in the middle, but you know. No shave eyebrow. I'm not doing it. I do what, Cubby? I feel orcs are hairy. Yeah, orcs are hairy.
Back to the costume.
They're hairy except for their faces, except for like this part of their face for some reason. They often have facial hair, but they don't have a mustache, and they don't have any hair around here.
I was thinking just paint your eyebrows green.
Well, that's what I was going to do. I was just going to get the body paint and just not give a shit about putting it on my eyebrow. Kind of like the Santa costume. You can actually see kind of like a.
Yeah.
that's a combination of that white spray stuff, the rest of that white spray stuff that I had, and the paint as well. So. Do you like it on the Santa picture, by the way? Also, my body hair is kind of covered up as well by the paint a little bit. But no, when I was doing the inside of my belly, for some reason the sponge got so squished that it leaked some of the water, so it kind of like dribbled on the belly button.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not going to shave. I'm not going to shave my eyebrows. Yeah, you can see it. Yeah. I like how you can see the paint is all over my body. You know, it's kind of splattered on my arms and everything. I was going to say it's all over the scarf, but it's not. That's actually not paint on the scarf. That's actually just where my hair is kind of like the fuzzy part of my chest hair is kind of like poking up. Anyway, Discord is crazy. So we got kind of a good set of stuff to do for the orc video.
Yes.
I'm going to write this down in the notes. So, okay. So we've got we got the drinking. I've got a liter stein, a glass one. But I've also got I've got a half liter stein, which is made out of wood. So I'm thinking about using that one. So basically, like we've got the belching / do the oral inflation thing for the belchiness. Oh, is that what you said yes for, by the way, Cubby? Are you still here? Is that what you said yes for? Do you want me to do a quick, like, an air? What do I call that? I mean, it's called oral inflation, but like oral / auto inflation is what the technical term is. But yeah. Oh, squishing. I could squish a tiny furry animal and get green paint all over it. Squish. I just like it when you get big and gassy. That's just me. I like how Panda Fox comes back at the perfect time. So we got a good list of stuff so far, enough to make at least 2 videos.
Yeah, you know, you could because I really like the one you did with the teddy bear.
Oh, the belly wrestling thing. Yeah, I'm not doing that with the orc makeup. I'm not gonna, unless I have a huge plastic sheet all over the bed.
A huge plastic sheet.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, just do it.
I don't have a huge plastic sheet. That's the thing.
I'll mail one to you.
A big tarp all over the bed. I'd say orc in a hot tub, but that won't work because the water would take off the paint. So.
And then you'd be sitting in green water.
And also the neighbors will be really confused and
about why there's a green man
and ask me lots of questions.
Yes, hello.
Just
No
answer.
reason why you were sitting in the hot tub.
Exactly, just answer the door with all the orc stuff on. Dave was actually making fun of me because I was like, I could just go to the passport office and in the orc makeup and stuff with the hairstyle and see what they say. Yeah. Like, can you do that without the funny teeth and the makeup? And they'd be like, oh, I'm sorry, can you talk to me without the attitude and the stinky breath? You know? Bitch. You know? This is just what I look like. You know?
Excuse me, I'm an orc. I would appreciate your
Yeah.
your not racism. Thank you.
What species this really is. I need to go. I need to work on school stuff. Okay, Kobe. Well, maybe next time, if you give me a heads up on the thing, then I could totally do the air chug auto inflation or inflation thingy. But yeah. By the way, you know, when you say school, you do mean college, right? I don't think you might have gone already. Yes, college, right? Okay. It's just I'm slightly uncomfortable if doing stuff on camera. I'm legal. I get it. That's fair enough. In that case, then, dude, you can have belly rubs and you can have a belly sleep. I'm probably gonna go soon anyway, guys. Because yeah, I was explaining about my sleep cycle thing. It's that my sleep cycle is after trying to go to bed earlier and earlier, that doesn't seem to work. I just end up going to bed and then feeling wide awake and get totally exhausted at the same time. You know, body physically exhausted, but mentally completely awake still. And I end up falling asleep at around about the same time, which means that I wake up around about the same time. So ultimately, it doesn't shift anything. So instead, what I'm doing is I'm going to bed later, because if I push the sleep cycle back to normal, that's more likely to work. Which is why I'm up here like so late. It's now 7. It's 7:30 in the morning. So yeah, it's crazy. Probably why we don't see Jeff as well, because he's probably asleep. But oh well. Oh well. Oh well.
It is past 2 for him right now.
It is, yep. What did I do to the orc? Oh my god. So I clicked away to my fur affinity page, and immediately there's just orcs on this person's page.
Or separate enormous. sausage is huge.
This sausage is huge. Okay, so I thought I got a furry message, but it's just somebody commenting on one of my videos. Hellboy66. I really want him to talk to me on something else besides fur affinity. Does he have other? No. I was going to say, if he's on Twitter or something, I could send him a message on. I could just send him a message here. But yeah. Are you hearing all of this, by the way, Panda Fox? I keep tooting. I think it has something to do with the pizza that I ate. Because I did have pizza this time with lots of cheese and mayo. Yep, I had lots of dairy. I was stupid. $36 submissions. I mean, his stuff is cute. It's just kind of. Yeah. Just fur affinity is somewhere that I don't normally socialize on, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
I post stuff and I get you know, I get requests and commissions and stuff like that through fur affinity. So I kind of feel weird about like engaging somebody socially on fur affinity. I mean, I do occasionally answer messages and you know, like comments on my posts and stuff, but I only do that every now and again. I only do that every other week. Because if I did it all the time, then I'd kind of get, I don't know, I feel a bit bad about it for some reason. For reasons I can't explain. So yeah. I do not know how that wooden tanker. I've got a wooden tankard. It's a drinking vessel. It's made of wood, but it's got a stainless steel inset. And I haven't drank out of it because I'm always frightened that I'm going to get splinters because it's wood. That's good, Panda folks. Just making sure you're still there. Yeah.
Pizza tooths.
So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'll get some beer and I might try it. I don't know. Do you know what I saw today? That reminded me so much of America. Not today, yesterday. We have, those little kegs that we've got that I've got for doing the keg chug. There's a brand of beer that I thought you could only get in America. That I've only seen in America. That's super white trash. What's that? What does that stand for?
Pops Blue Ribbon.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it first try. Oh.
They have little kegs of it at my store, at my local Tesco store, my supermarket. I've been meaning to get some, just so I could just show you guys because it's so funny to me. I don't know why. I just say the ultimate white trash kind of like beer. It's just so funny.
At the same time, I'm kind of ashamed that I know that because I know that all the hippos drink PBR.
It's just like I said. It's just that whenever I've heard my cousin talking about it, talking about like beer and stuff, he's always like he always at least mentions that, you know, there's like that it's super white trashy.
Well, you know why everybody drinks PBR, right? It's because it's super cheap. That's why.
Yeah. Over here we've got something different. It's called Stella. Stella Artois.
Stella Artois.
Yeah. And it's basically yeah, it's often called wife beater.
Wife beater.
Yeah, because it's so white trash, you know, it's so chavvy. It's terrible.
I've never heard of that before. Like it being called white beater, I mean. I've never heard of Stella Artois. No.
I just like that it's so pretentious with its naming. You know, it's Stella Artois. And it's like, oh, it must be a high class beer. It's French. Like, no, it's not. It's actually the super cheap piss water. That it's the same thing as the PBR. But yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
Well, it's just that, like I said, my cousin now he works for his wife. He works security for his wife. He's the chief of security for the couple of real estate programs that she runs. So basically, like whenever he has to go and do an inspection of an area and stuff like that, he can always tell if basically like the kind of people that are there, because he always seems to find just a whole stack of crumpled up PBR cans in the corners of the alleyways or the streets or the rooms that have been vacant for a while. It's like, oh my god, it says it's a white trash teenage hangout area.
White trash teenage hangout.
Yeah. But yeah, I still love it. I love that they get bears there. I still love it. I told you guys about the bear, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I told Jeffrey at least.
The bear.
Yeah, about that they had like they had on their main property, on their main apartment block, they basically had a break-in into the communal garden. And nothing was taken, but the locks and the doors were broken to all of the sheds to the outside areas, and like there was a big hole in the fence, and they didn't know what would happen, but they did have like security cameras and stuff. So he went through the security footage, and it was a bear. It was just a bear.
That's pretty great.
It just like it tried to climb over the fence and then broke down one of the fence sections, went out of view of the camera for a little while, and then reappeared from the big house. It's a big old house basically that's been converted into apartments, and it went it went for the shed, and it kind of like clawed at the door, and so it basically managed to be kind of like nuzzled with its nose or something the lock off of the shed, and then just kind of went inside and then came back out again. But he was like, so it wasn't a person, it was just a what the fuck. You know? And then it broke down a part of the gate that was connected to the neighbors, like their neighbors garden. So basically, you had to go tell the neighbors that you might have a bear in your garden. Oh my god! I didn't know I just didn't know that there was like it was just that big of a deal, but apparently it is. So yeah, it's crazy. But they have bears. It's a thing.
There's nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong with bears.
Just gotta know how to act around bears. Bears.
The Bears, well, they are not that far. Well, they are actually quite far away from Chicago. They're in Buffalo, New York.
Mm.
So it's kind of connected to the Great Lakes, but not the right one.
Once had a teacher from Buffalo. This was in high school. It was quite funny because she was the history teacher, but she would like tell us like stories sometimes. Like the time she got a tramp stamp, and the time that she was attacked by like these huge killer bees that she whacked with tennis rackets off her porch.
Hmm. Huge killer bees that she whacked with a tennis racket off her court.
Yeah.
Off her porch. Wow. I don't believe that's on the app enough. It's just like if I heard that story from an adult, I'd be like, I'm not entirely sure that that story is completely real.
Well, what did you say they were? They were can't remember what she said. They were like a I can't remember what the bee was. Like what the actual species of bee was. But yeah.
Killer bee. Africanized bee.
Can I get a bee?
Bee.
In your mouth.
What?
Bees. Bees.
Meanwhile, in a parallel universe, well, where all of the straight white men have gone to the shops.
I am back from the shops.
I am back to the shops. I am also back from the shops.
That's my favorite.
In a parallel universe where Tom is dead inside. Oh wait, that's our universe.
Shares the camera, smells the smell.
What?
Stares at camera and tries not to smile.
Well, we hear Eddie jacking off in the background.
Well, no, don't you mean Mario music?
Well, yeah, that's the same thing in that universe.
Yeah.
But that kind of implies that it's not our universe then. Because depression, comedy. Bye. Yeah, that's good. I'm trying to think of all the other ones now. All the other parallel universes. But all I keep thinking about is the Robot Wars episode that they did. When they're trying to disguise themselves as various stuff because robots are afraid of birds and stuff, you know? Like, yeah. I know. Why don't we both be the baby? Just the look of glee on Elliot's face. It's just brilliant. He's like, yeah. Also, Eddie's naked. So, you know, I always like it when Eddie's naked. Eddie's cute. It's a shame Chris isn't here because I can't make my really, really bad joke. You know, the whole So here's what you do. You take your spoon, you put it on the other side of your tongue, and then you fucking kill yourself. Chris, no. Chris, no. I've really got to stop doing that, but I can't help it. It's just not fair. I've got to stop doing that by the time he gets here. Oh my god.
You know you're not going to.
I'm not going to be able to.
Yeah.
We're going to have a trip to London. I'm going to be like, okay, first we're going to go here, and then we're going to go here, and we're going to go here. It's like, he's going to be like, ooh, the Tate, it's right by the Thames. Like, yeah, we're not going to go there. And we're going to go here. But it's got modern art. It's like, yeah, I know, but this other place has modern art. It's away from the water. Can we at least do the London Eye? No, way too close to the water. He's gonna be like, how about the aquarium? It's like, well, I mean, it does contain water, but it's behind glass. Yeah, it should be fine.
Next thing you know, you're like standing at the aquarium.
No, I just had that mental image. That's why I'm doing this.
Look at the tank.
I just feel like he'll be looking at the fish, and I'll be like, you know, it's like, ooh, they got snacks, and I just like get him an ice cream or something. And I come back to the aquarium, like, Chris, he's on the other side of the water. He's on the other side of the glass, and I was like, you know, dead, already dead. And I just feel like, damn it, Chris. And then I'd be sad, of course, but you know, my first reaction would be like, God damn it, Chris. That's exactly why I knew the aquarium was a bad idea. Still talking to the lifeless body, just like, how do you even get behind the glass? Everyone's panicking.
You're just over there, like, so pissed off.
I'm just yelling at the. Yeah, I'm so pissed off, and I'm just yelling at the glass. It's like, how do you even get behind the glass? What's safety glass? I mean, come on, people. Who's funding security around here? And now the fish are eating. That's great, you know.
Nobody knows. This fucking honey badger just getting up in the tank.
Yeah. I should do like a comic series about basically like yeah, just like us guys all hanging out and stuff, and like we all have like our individual traits, and no matter what, like it's like Chris is like the Kenny, you know. He basically finds a way to kill himself in each episode.
Oh gosh.
But instead of like saying, "Oh my God, they killed Kenny," we'll be like, "God damn it, Chris." Hey, Tomato. Tomato might be actually happy this time because basically, like, I'm gonna cut my hair and my facial hair. He might not be so happy with the end result. That's the problem. Basically, Tomato likes it when I don't have a beard and just a mustache because he likes the fact that you can see my extra chin and stuff. How are you? I'm okay. Sleep cycle's a bit screwy, but you know that because you're here. But then again, it's the morning for you, so well for us. So yeah. Will you leave the mustache? I'm actually might not leave the mustache. It might all be coming off.
We're all very sad about that.
I might do a reverse. It's the reverse of what you want. The mustache might be going, and I'll have partial beard. So yeah.
Are you at least gonna do like a picture series
Oh God, there's going to be a picture series.
of the facial risk going?
I might even, you know what? I might even like super press to, might even super profit on it. You know, try to profit on it by basically making a live stream of me shaving off the mustache.
Yeah.
But I don't know. No, not that again. What? Not what again? What? Let's go. I still remember no beard or mustache, Tubbs. Okay, well, there will be some facial hair left on me.
I still think those pictures are cute.
That's what I mean. That's one of the things that's keeping me going. Otherwise, you know, if one person basically said that, no, actually, it really doesn't suit you. It's bad. Don't do this. You know, like was like and super serious about it. Then basically, I would be like, yeah, no. We never speak of that day again. besides Panda Fox.
I don't think was here for any of that.
Well, it happened years ago. That's the thing. That's one of the reasons why I am actually worried about it, is because it's one of those things of like because it grows back so slow compared to all of my other hair. Like holy crap, I'm hairy, and it's not because I don't try to cut it off. You know, it has been taken care of before, and it still came back really fast, like all of my hair. But my face hair, for some reason, my mustache hair and my actual face hair seems to grow just a little bit at a time. It goes like I get the peach fuzz on all of my face, which is why. Yeah, I have to. I've got it now actually. It's all over my forehead and on my cheek and a little bit on my nose, which is great. What is that called? I keep looking it up and I keep not retaining it. It's so annoying. But yeah. But I don't cut my mustache. The only bits of my mustache that I cut when I do the beard trimming up and stuff like that is basically the side parts. The rest of it doesn't grow anymore. So yeah, it basically, I'm just worried that it won't grow back ever, which is silly because, like I said, I've done it in the past. It's been missing in the past, and it's usually taken a couple of weeks to come back, but it's come back. But I'm still weirdly worried about it, even though I shouldn't. Tubbs had looked like a Christian minister, Dad. What?
Christian minister, Dad. That's funny.
I don't know. Son of a bitch. They are all hairless bastards, aren't they? They're all old hairless bastards, except for the Spanish ones.
I guess.
So, except for the Hispanic ones, they're all hairless bastards. Oh, on that one. Shut up, Panda Fox.
You're just all like, I don't. And then,
So this is just this sort of weird. It's a weirdly specific remark. That's why it's so confusing. So I was like, I don't get it. Like, is this a thing? It's not really a thing. It can't be. It's a thing. You know.
oh gosh, it's funny.
Did we lose Tomato already? I'm gonna go to 2 tabs. Okay, well, this is for everybody because I don't think there's. I don't know.
No, don't.
This is the last belly rubs and belly salute.
No, this is the last one, guys.
Just for tonight. I'll be back tomorrow. And a belly salute. And a bit of a belly jiggle. Has anyone seen your belly today? Multiple times, Tomato. Multiple times. Also,
I'm looking at it right now.
yeah, I know, right? There's pictures and everything.
I have a whole stash of pictures.
It has its own YouTube channel, guys.
And Pornhub.
And there's Pornhub, but that's mainly just that's like all of me. So yeah. So I have an eyelash in my eye. Yay! Because I'm actually getting tired.
Hmm.
But yeah, did you see it? You do realize your belly is too big to be too close to the camera. I can't get any further back. I literally can't. I mean, you can see the wall. You can see the wall.
You'll understand dimensions.
Yeah, also Tomato, like, you're welcome to come see it in person. He's close enough to do that.
Oh, is he? Oh, wow.
Well, fairly close enough. He is a couple. Yeah, but like I pushed the chair back and I can't really, like, this is it. This is how far back I can get. I don't know how. But yeah, this is as far as back as I can get, so like that might be better. But then you can see my pants falling down.
My hood just shows up on your stuff one day.
But yeah. No, he's probably mad at me because I'm going to do the reverse of what he wants. Facial hair wise. Pants. The American pants. Pants. Pants.
It's like Dance Dad.
Like what?
Like Dan's dad, whenever he tries to pronounce Dan's name, he's like, "Hey, Dan." D-A-Y-A-N.
Dane.
Dan.
Dayan.
Dan. Dan.
Just sounds like I'm saying day in. day in. But no, Tomato, did you get a good enough look then? Eh? Eh? Pacha?
Pacha. It's funny you mentioned that. Because I watched Impersonate the other night after.
It's one of my favorite Disney movies. Okay, this eye thing's really, really just. Checking for spiders. Yep. Yes, great, thank you. And I do mean it, dude. You know you're welcome here to see in person anytime. Anyway. I don't think he's seen it in the flesh. Anyway, I'm off from 20th to the 9th until the 1st of October. That's probably when I'm going to have no mustache. The 20th of September. Ah, okay. Well, that's cool. Like I said, dude, like you know where I am. Anytime. Are you sure that's fine? Are you sure with having the orc? Are you sure you're okay with having orc tubs? Do you know what orcs are? He probably doesn't know what October is. Well, I don't know how far into the furry community he's in. I don't think he is. Check grammar.
About to have a persona.
Yeah, I will do. I will do. Don't worry. Well, I was just saying that basically you can also check. Oh, hello, big spider. You can also check check grammar for that. By the way, tomato. It's still on there. I keep meaning to take it down, but it's still on there. What do they call that in America? Zip code, isn't it?
Yeah, zip code. Postcode. That's the same thing.
What's that?
I think they're the same thing. Zip code, postcode.
Yeah, they are. I'm just. I knew that in America it's called something else. Only because on some websites that I'm a part of, basically, I think even the charity site basically has because it's based in America, is you know, so you always do whenever you're trying to log into there and you forget your password, it always says zip code. It's like I don't know what that is, but I don't know what that is.
Oh, you guys don't call it zip code?
I know the zip code. Zippy code. But yeah, are you? Do you want to see anything else, Tomato, that you can see on YouTube? You know?
I'd love to see everything.
Check check Pornhub.
Show me everything. Strap right now. Just do it. I
normally say check Tumblr, but You have to scroll all the way down to find Tumblr.
Mom wants to see the battle again.
Or check Discord. I think there's at least one naked picture of me on Discord now.
There are a few. Because I know, I mean, the few I've gotten are from Discord, I think, so.
Exactly. Sure, you can find something. I think you've got some original pictures of mine anyway as well, also Tomato. I know he's got Tubbs exclusives. They're just belly shots, but you know. What is true, Tomato? I have to really stop myself from calling you by your actual name. I know his actual name, so yeah. I have to keep thinking Tomato. The only problem with this is that I'm actually going to call you Tomato in real life. You know that, right? HT sounds weird.
HT.
Sounds like an item from Pokemon.
BHT.
Yeah.
What's it do?
I don't know. It just sounds like it sounds like one. Because they're basically please don't what? Call you Tomato. I might not be able to stop myself. Okay, I'm gonna try, but I might not be able to stop myself.
You can do it. I believe in you.
But no, you know, in Pokemon they've got like items called TMs and HMs and all that stuff.
So wouldn't HT be?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to think of it. I can't think of it right now. Okay. Jesus Christ.
Or maybe it's like an item that changes a Pokemon's form.
I don't know. I can't think Pokemon. We've kind of done Pokemon to death already. So much Pokemon.
Yep. How dare you?
How dare me?
I'm gonna report you to Officer Jenny.
Diggly dig. Trio.
Jail. Damn it.
There is a full-on 5-minute clip of that happening, by the way. When that episode actually aired of Pokemon, that it went on for 5 minutes. Them following the Diglets around, and they would just they'd all be doing that. So yeah. How many shrimps do you have to eat? What shrimps? What? By the way, I don't know who is the guy you're talking to. That's Howard. He's from Hawaii. He's one of my buddies. He talked to me on Discord.
Hi, Tomato.
He says, "Hey, Tomato. How many shrimps do you have to eat before you make your skin turn pink?" I don't know if that's how that works. Also, oh no, that is how that works because flamingos do that. Nice diversion, Panda Fox.
From what? What are you talking about?
Tomato says, is he on Grommer? I don't think so. I think he's on Chasuble. Eat too much and you'll get sick. Battlefox, are you okay?
Where's my light brown? What the
Battlefox, are you being forced to read this stuff?
I can one.
Yeah, this is what it's sounding like. It doesn't sound totally right. I think Panda-Fox is in trouble. I don't know why I'm laughing. I'm actually concerned as well. Tomas says, hi, Howard.
I'm glad you enjoyed Tubs as much as I do, Tomato. And I just got oil pastel on my hand.
Why? Why did you do that? Why?
Because I was stretching, then I put my hand down, and it hit the fan.
Sounds about right. Tomato, I didn't get the answer to the question. Do you know what orcs are? Do you know what orcs are? I don't know if I don't think he's even in the fur community and stuff as well. So, like I said, I don't think he has any idea. He probably saw them on Tumblr once or twice, maybe.
What, orcs?
Yeah, because they are kind of. They are kind of. I mean, they are on fantasy, yeah, but you know.
You don't really have to be a furry to know what orc.
Well, but I don't think he knows if they're a thing. You know, like the bear community and like the fur community and stuff like that. How do you spell it? So you don't know. ORC, isn't it? It's ORC.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Orcs. But no, that's why the whole potential haircut and the fangs and everything. I'm basically going to do at least 1 or 2 orc videos for October. So yeah.
Orc-licious. It's gonna be orcs. Orctacular.
Fictional humanoid creatures. Yep. I wonder what happens if you type in bear orc. Just curious now. On my unfiltered bear orc.
Can't wait.
Yeah, you do instantly get some porn, but also you get oh, that's just adorable. I've got to show that one. Is there anything around it that I need to censor? I don't think there is. I think it's okay. Weasley. Bear orc. It's so cute. With a hat and everything. But yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna be like dressing up as one of those. Well, not really dressing. It's more just the makeup. It's more just makeup. That's a pornographic picture that's been gussied up a little bit. Even the bear orcs don't have mustaches. They don't have hair around their muzzles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No.
Rude.
Rude. Oh, I should have got like a fake scepter ring as well. Oh, I feel bad now. I should have done that. That would have been perfect. Well, there's still time, I guess. But I need to order something from Amazon anyway. Let's see what Amazon do. Okay. Some of these are really tacky and cheesy. Is partner away? Damon's not. Damon's asleep in the house. Why? It's giving me just like yeah. They're all tiny. Like you know, the ones that you kind of clip on in your nose.
Mm.
Mm. Oh, son of a bitch. No, you can only get the tiny ones. I was hoping to get kind of like a big, thick one. You know, the one that doesn't go in my mouth, but yeah. Don't know why I just had this sausage is huge in my brain just now. This sausage is huge. One piece, 10mm. That's a centimeter. But that's only a centimeter. That's nothing. Why do I not have anything that measures? That's bullshit. A little miniature. I know this might be boring. I'm just trying to find something. How you getting on?
I'm fine. Look after the workshop picture. Yeah. It's going on fine. Let me get this done. I'm going to start doing the one for the group picture for opening the I think I'll upload this to Perfectly when I'm done touching that.
Okay, here we go. Gauge and thickness. It's
Oh my gosh.
18 gauge. What is that? Internal diameter 7mm. Wait a minute. That seems small. You know what? I can do it this way. It's easier on the computer. What's miniature? How? Why is this so hard? Why is it so hard to find this? Bullshit.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have turned them on then.
What?
You're asking why it's so hard. I mean, what are you looking for again? The
fake nose rings. You know, the septum piercing.
Yeah.
Scroll.
You haven't found anywhere.
Yeah, I can't find any. So what am I looking for? Like a 25 gauge?
Or if you're on Etsy. Go yourself fake septum piercing.
The pictures aren't consistent. That's great. I'm just looking at the sizes. So I'm trying to go up in size so I can actually see what it looks like. But these all look tiny.
Yeah. What's the cut?
I need to get it from Amazon, really.
That looks cool. You're just looking for like a simple.
Oh, here we go. Right, so I need a large gauge, large internal diameter, but that doesn't help with the search because they're not coming up in that sizes. I'm tempted to just find. I'm tempted to find like just a regular kind of piece of metal and just like bend it into that shape, like a key ring or something. You know, I'm really just tempted to do that now. I didn't know this would be this hard.
Well, I mean, if you can do it, do it. I mean, not.
For just a little bit of fun, because it's not really supposed to be like this hard. I do have. I didn't keep any of my piercings. That's the thing. I basically gave them all either to my brother or I threw them away.
Mm.
Just the pictures don't actually have them on people, which is very irritating. That's about a centimetre internal diameter. So, I mean, it just get in my nose. I just don't want it to look stupid. But then again, the whole point is to look stupid.
I think I'll do. No, Tomato's voice is so relaxing, isn't it?
Your voice is so relaxing. Who's mine?
Yes. Could do ASMR.
I can't go that low and deep and crackly. Whisper. I can't whisper effectively. Oh, okay. There's like ½ inch. That looks better.
Found one that's 3/4 of an inch.
Yeah.
Oh, it's from Walmart though.
They have like pictures that are really irritating.
Hmm.
Surgical steel comfortable to wear. Sounds good, maybe. I really need a. I've actually got a ruler app. You still feel gassy, Tubbs? I'm always gassy when I've had cheese. You know this. Yes, you've seen, you've heard, you know.
Cheese tubes.
Wow. Why don't I have a ruler in here? I had a ruler in here, but I can't find it. Actually, it's yes, cheese toots. 13 millimeters. Oops. You know what? Yep, fine. It's a ½ inch. Do you think a ½ inch? Yeah, brother. How much is it? £4 for. You get a set of 3. There you go. £4. Yeah, ½ inch, 13 millimeters. I thought it was like ½ inch. I just couldn't I had like a mental where I could see it. Kind of like I'm very good at judging distances, like even if it's tiny distances, because I was studying to be an architect and I had to look at a fucking ruler forever. So I kind of got like millimeters in my head, but I just wanted to confirm.
Tomato's sleeping.
No. Well, you know, I said I was going to just do one more, but I'm going to do this one for you, dude. And I will step back. But yeah, dude, you know you can always message me on something other stuff. But yeah. Belly rubs, dude. And belly salute. Oh, nearly lost my pants. And that will be the last one. Right, there was something else that I'm going to look at, and then I'm going to. The thing is, I'm trying to push my sleep cycle back, so this is helpful. Anytime, dude. Drop me a message on something. You know you can talk to me.
Gonna be away from YouTube per minute.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I gotta use the facility. Be back on a mute.
Okie dokie. I do need to find something just real quick on here. Wow. Something's trying to escape. How you doing, Panafox, anyway? Are you still in bed or are you trying to sleep? Oh, okay. I need to pee soon, so I'm definitely gonna have to go. I'm still in bed. Seriously, a bug made it into one of my bags. Oh, I'm tempted, but I'm not really tempted. You guys have no idea what this is, and that's fine with me. I don't think I'd need to. Go pee dumps. In a minute. I'm not actually bursting. I'm just kind of like bouncing around a little bit. Yeah, a bug definitely got into there.
Oshkosh.
Oh, I missed. Did you have a good pee?
Yes.
Well, all right then.
Also, there was gas.
Okay.
I missed Bono's message. Is he a doctor?
I don't know if I can say.
It's a patient, so.
He's a dentist.
Oh. Okay, let's see. I accidentally covered up one of the otter's teeth with the black.
Oh, the thing I want again. I'm not telling you guys just yet. It's kind of going to be a surprise. It's kind of like, you know, it looks really, really good, and then I look at the reviews, and it's like, this isn't that great. Don't get this. You know, it's just such a shame.
Yep, he doesn't have that tooth anymore. He's just gonna have one tooth.
Well, I'm off to bed. I thought you were already in bed. I thought you were already in bed. What have you been doing?
He's heading off to La La Land.
Go to sleep. I mean, okay. Night, dude.
Damn it.
What's going on?
I just got Teletubbies stuck in my head.
I thought I heard Teletubbies just then. I was like,
I swear to God.
that's not what I heard, I swear. But nope.
That's why up with some stars on the sky.
There's a new one.
Right? Try to second that at karaoke. It's so funny. I think I've told you this before, but it's just fun to go to like any karaoke bar over here, anyone at all, and just like hear like a drunk drunk Hawaiian, just singing Hawaiian love songs.
There's no reviews. Damn it! I was so close. I am listening. I'm just kind of like at the same time trying to browse. For this thing.
That's fair. There's still 5 people watching.
Who are they? Who is watching me? Just like randomly, just try to browse for something on
Who is
Amazon.
in the shadows?
Oh, fuck it. I might just go with Amazon's choice. Yeah. Okay, what is Amazon's choice? Oh, I've already looked at it.
The beast choice.
Okay, I think I found maybe what I'm looking for. Oh, come on. But it looks so good. I was just so. I was reading the description. And it looked like exactly what I wanted, exactly what I needed, and then basically it was like the customer reviews are very hit and miss. It's like this is good, but this and this and this and this is great. I loved it. This is good, but there's always lots of this is good, but. I would do a different variation. Okay.
It's not that much leeway with oil pastels whenever you mess up.
This one's only got 3 reviews, but oh, fuck it. You know what? Right, do I need anything else from Amazon? Did I say that I needed to get anything else from Amazon? Ah! You know. Can't think of anything. I mean, it's a really nice kill, but nope. Nope. Well, there's my wish list, and it's like, I really want to buy this. That leather UT kilt with the pockets. I want to get, but I can't have. Because it's too much money. Whereas this is only £8. There you go. So it's been placed 20th September, 17th of September. Well, we'll find out. It's any good in a few days. What about mahogany?
No, I'm just reading the names on the pastels just now. And I'm looking at this one, I'm just like, it says brown. This looks like more reddish brown. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's mahogany. Yeah. Yeah, okay, that's mahogany. I don't care what you say. You're a liar. What is this? Pentel Arts? You're a liar.
It's a pet's lying.
Yes. The pastel crayon. It's lying to me. It's so funny too because the peach color on this, they call it pale orange. I'm just like, yeah, I guess, but why not just call it peach? Because that's what it is.
And it's pale orange.
But it's not even that orange though. That's the thing. It's more like a. It's not that orange. It's not like pink or anything. It's just peach.
Yeah, somebody else is watching. It says three. It says 3 are watching. Yeah.
Find her. I like that one. Let's stick with that one.
I can't think of anything else for the orc to do. But I'm definitely going to have at least 2 videos out of this. I mean, I've got to get my bang for my buck.
Awesome.
It would be better if I had like proper leather, like a harness or something. But yeah.
Mhm.
I should have borrowed Patch's kilt, but Patch is going to Edinburgh to basically show that off at the Eurogrom thingy, whatever that is. Really expensive. I don't know how he's going to fit into that thing. He's expanded a little bit recently. I mean, you're part of the pig pen, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, so you've seen, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Expansion.
Yeah, he's bigger than me again.
I've always been rounding up quite nicely.
He does kind of fluctuate.
Of course, we're heading into fall now, in the winter. Everybody tends to get bigger.
Yeah, plus he's actually a gainer, so that makes sense. So after I do Prince's picture, I've got the picture that I'm doing for myself, which is the another itchy picture, just for fun. That's gonna be good.
Cool. That's really good. Yeah, I was telling Chris that it was good that I did that one, so I could have a good reference for Rocco.
I'm going to hit the goodbye button now on the stream, but thank you everybody for joining me on the stream. I know everyone's gone, but still. Yeah, I will be back doing the live stream again tomorrow. Maybe the stream times might be a bit later than usual because I'm doing the sleep cycle pushback thing. But yeah, I should be around. So, toodles, guys.